get ready to start my flight. Flight checklist. Click on buttons, knobs, levers, and switches. Flying these planes is my everyday riches. A PMG G737, ready for another flight. When things get rough, baby, hold on tight. If you wanna catch the flight, come to Lounge and be John. Right here on TikTok, in the lounge where we never go wrong. PMD G737, ready for another flight. When things get rough, baby, hold on tight. Come on and fly with me. I got the best AI, even if I just can't see.
That is right, baby. Let's fly, let's fly, let's fly. Welcome back, everybody, to the lounge. And also those that might be viewing at BVI Pilots on YouTube. Welcome, my friends. Glad to be here. Let's go ahead and get the chat window up here for TikTok. We've already got it opened up for BVI Pilots, so if you're there, you can already do chat there. That window is open and available for you. Alright, let's right, we'll go here, view the stream. There we go. We've got the TikTok going here. We are on our way. Welcome, Ray Arthur, to the lounge. Glad to have you here, my friend. I hope you're doing all right today. Tucker06. What is up, Tucker? Welcome to the lounge, my friend. Yeah, whatever that name is. Welcome to the lounge, my friend. So we are headed to Iowa today. It's about 900 miles from where we sit right now. Got you a pretty amazing window view, I do believe. You can see out the window pretty good. So yeah, so that should be good for you. If for any reason you're not seeing out the window, please let me know, but you should be. Well, I wonder. Test reached. There you go, MSF 2020 capture. That should be giving you the... Okay, so we should be good there. I need a window where you can just hide your OBS so it's not in your way. I don't know what that button is, so it's okay. Greg, welcome to the lounge, buddy. Frost, welcome to the lounge. We got a good flight coming up here, so let me get things loaded. We'll go ahead and load our new flight coming in, then we'll get Come on, new flight would be good. There we go. Okay. Why am I not? What we got going on here? That ain't good. Hold on, guys. We have a. Gotta build up. That would explain why we have no mic. Hold on. Well, we got mic here, but I mean on my cockpit here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Not good. I probably got to reload. Hold on. We'll reload say intentions because it's being silly. There we go. All right, now we're on track. GSI, nuttered out the whiskey, looking to pick up a VIP job to Iowa.
Hold on while I check the mission queue. I'll get back to you in 1 to 2 minutes. Come on, people. We got stuff to do. Today, Junior. Today.
Good morning, Captain. We're getting everyone settled and the luggage loaded. It'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
Good. Good for you. All right. Come on. There we go.
We are secure. Ready to go, Captain.
Start flight. All right. So this here should have you guys a good view out the front window.
Starting pre-flight flow.
Good morning, Captain.
You can tell they got some workers out there out front directing traffic or whatever he's doing there. You can go ahead and get our IFR clearance if you want.
Sure thing, John. I'll handle that.
Thank you.
Philadelphia clearance. Gold Star International. We'd like to collect our IFR clearance. We have Mike.
Clearance on request. Stand by. Gold Star International, Philadelphia clearance, cleared to Des Moines. Radar vectors Piattstown, then as filed. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 340 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.425, squawk 4525. Expect runway 27 left.
3,000. Wow. Alright, we've got all that done. Got our fans going and blasting good this morning. I think we'll have a decent climb out of good old Philly today. We came in here last night. We stayed in Philadelphia all night last night, but we are out of here this morning. Tell Brandon, meet me up on the server. Come up and say good morning to everyone for a few minutes before we take off.
Sending to Brandon.
Send.
At 7. Visibility 10. Sky.
We'll go talk to Brandon this morning for a few minutes before we get out of here. make a little adjustment here real quick so we can hear you, okay?
The Federal Penpal. Hello.
Well, no wonder. The federal... Yeah, what's up, man?
Not much.
I guess that's how... whenever I see your name on the chat there, it literally, the screen reader says the Federal Pimple.
Huh.
That's what it says on the person's name.
Wow.
I don't know why it says it like that, but it does.
The computer is programmed except for the system
So
stars.
Brandon, how's it going, man?
Good, I'm just getting
Heading out
ready
for my
to go
checks.
to GY6 in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're heading to... Yeah, you got that this morning.
I'm looking forward to it because I get breakfast.
Oh,
Yep.
we're headed to
You're headed to Iowa, I see.
yeah. 27 left. Well, you know, after we discovered what we discovered last night,
Uh-huh.
boy, that makes things a little different, don't it?
Makes
That-
it a lot easier,
that
I
put-
think.
That puts a new perspective on.
The Federal Penpal.
We got.
It's me, Peyton, but my original account was banned on the BVI Pilots YouTube channel for some reason.
I don't know, buddy. I didn't know that was you back then, though. I mean, it's done and over, but luckily Amanda and me are no longer together, because if she would have caught that, oh, she would have ripped you in half, dude.
Oh boy.
And I'm not saying nothing, it's fine now, but you kind of made up a new name and went around her when she banned you, and I don't know what the reason was, but back then she wouldn't have banned you for nothing. There was a reason. I don't know what it was, and it's done and over, but dude, she would have ate. She would have. Oh man.
She would have eaten him alive.
Yeah, and it's done and over, whatever. But 23. Wait a minute, what is going on here? Okay, here we go. I'm going to guess.
The Federal Penpal. I have no idea why she would do that. That's why you didn't see me for a while.
No, but we seen that name right there. The Federal whatever, we seen that one a lot right after she had got rid of you. And like I said, I don't know what it was, so I'm not going to go off of whatever it was. I'm just saying that if she was still around, you probably wouldn't be in here right now. But she's not around no more, and I'm not going to go off of whatever her reason was, because I don't know what it was. So don't even worry about it.
Huh. Man.
Yeah. So Brandon, you're headed to your
Yep,
church thing
I'm
this
headed-
morning.
Yes, sir. I'm hoping they got some biscuits and gravy this morning.
Yeah, good deal. You know, I think that's what we're gonna do. Hold on. Because I don't like that. We're gonna erase. I think we're just gonna have to end up doing sometimes you don't have a choice on RNAVs.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an ILS. It's runway 5. You know, we're going to just try ILS 5. The thing is, it's one of them where there's a transition but no start, which ain't a big deal. You can do it. At least we'll still get our approach. That's
Yeah.
the important part. Okay. So we're doing runway 5. So but yeah, when you get back, Brandon, you'll have to check in with us. I know how things went.
All right. I'm going to probably be gone like most of the day, but when I get back, I'll definitely check in with you guys.
Well, yeah, I'm sure
I'm
you will
going
be
to-
gone for a while, but
Yeah, I'm going to another thing after the thing this morning. So
oh yeah, what do you got going on? After that,
one of our other church members, their sister died, so we're going to be going to their celebration of life type thing in Belton. So, and we're going to get lunch out of it. So,
okay, you do.
yep. So I'll be gone a big part of the day, I think.
Nothing wrong with that, dude.
Yep. It gets me out and about.
This is true. All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. I got to get this flight going, so
Alrighty.
we'll talk to you later on,
Good
dude.
luck. Sounds good. We'll chat with you later.
See ya. All right. But no, you're good, Peyton. I was just saying, if she was here, she'd be like, "What in the world?" But that was back then, dude. I don't know. Maybe she might have mistaken you for somebody else. That is a very good possibility. So don't even worry about it, dude. It's done. It's over. You're good. But why use that name? Why don't you use your regular name? You was on
Walk around completed.
you was on your name yesterday with Peyton, so I don't like I'll have to go in and fix your name maybe. I know I thought I seen you in your regular name yesterday. Hold on, guys. Open chime.
The Federal Penpal. I was on the lounge channel where I'm not banned yesterday.
Oh, I got you. on, guys. That. Alright, there we go. So we're doing a runway 5 with the ILS. There is no star going into Iowa. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm curious. I'm gonna go look at it here in a second.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Tested. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal and auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments. Set.
Okay.
Parking
So-
brake. On. Fuel control switches. Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
Okay. Okay, I'll fix this when we get in the air. Our runway stuff here. So let's go ahead and 22.6. Do that. $154 for V1, 154 VR, and 156 for V2. So let's verify the speeds. There we go. And then .99. Alright, well, yeah, that'll work. 3.02, that'll work. Alright. there. There. There and there and there. There we go.
Initiating before start flow.
Got a pretty good view out the out the front window. Got people out front there on the ground. Got
Flow
a
completed.
small vehicle over there by that
Before
water
start
plane.
checklist. Flight deck door.
And
Closed and locked. Fuel 10169er kilograms. Checked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed 156. Heading 265. Altitude 3000. Sit. Takeoff speeds. B1 160. BR 162. B2 168. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Rudder and aileron trim. Free and zero. Anti-collision lights. On. Before start checklist completed.
alright, before start checklist is done, let's go ahead and get our pushback underway here.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Beacons on, brakes released, clear to push straight out.
Copy that. Clear to push straight back. Release the parking brake, please.
Parking brake is off.
Brakes released.
We're gonna be up out of here, boys. Yeah, we're gonna be out of here. That's how we roll, is how we roll, is how we roll, don't you know, bro?
Starting engines. Starting engine
Go
2.
ahead
ready
with our
for
safety
departure.
announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight on behalf of our airline. My name is Lisa, and I will be your lead flight attendant today. We are delighted to have you with us as we embark on this journey from Philadelphia to Des Moines. Our Captain John and First Officer JD are at the controls, ensuring a safe and pleasant flight. Joining me in the cabin today are my wonderful colleagues, Sarah, Mike, Emily, and Tom. The estimated flight time is approximately 2 hours and 27 minutes. Now, let's go over some and pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen.
Push
Place
complete.
it over your
Go
nose
ahead,
and
set the
mouth
brakes.
and secure it with the elastic band.
Engine 2 cut out.
Remember to
Brakes
secure
set,
your own
clear to
mask
disconnect,
before
and,
assisting
Thanks
others.
for the good push. We'll see you.
For those of you seated near the exits, please take note of the emergency
course, you
exits
guys got it.
located at the
We're
front,
disconnecting
middle,
the tow bar
and
now.
rear of
Stand by.
the aircraft.
Starting engine 1.
To
Bar
reach
is
them,
disconnected. We're
simply
disconnecting
follow
the,
the
airflow
illuminated
right now.
exit signs.
Pin's
In
gonna be
the
on the right-hand
unlikely
side,
event
guys. Take
of
care,
an
we'll see.
emergency landing on water, life vests are located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. We ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight. After our meal service, we will be offering items from the airline shop, so stay tuned for that. Okay, Captain, I will proceed with the safety enhancement.
No chicken for dinner today. Anything but chicken.
Understood, Captain.
Engine
I will
one
make sure that
started.
we have alternative options ready for dinner.
Engine 1 cut out.
If you want, you can have tacos. It's up to you.
I appreciate the offer. Talk
All
to
in
sounds
good standing.
amazing, but I
Request
think
our
I'll wait until
pushback will
after the
start.
flight.
Go ahead
Thank
and do
you.
that.
I can't handle that unless you hand over comms control to me.
Giving comms to you.
Got it, John. I'll handle the comms from here.
Go ahead and request our pushback with startup.
Requesting pushback with startup now. Philadelphia ground, Gold Star International, requesting pushback and startup. We have Mike.
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey, pushback and startup approved, tail south.
Now go ahead and request our taxi.
I'll request taxi clearance now. Philadelphia ground, Gold Star International, ready to taxi. We have Mike.
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey, taxi to runway 27 left via Yankee, cross runway 09 right, then Sierra, Sierra 3.
Runway 27 left. Yankee, cross 09 right, then Sierra, Sierra 3. Gold Star International.
Alright. Sorry about that, guys.
Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Probe heat. Auto. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
Alright, yoke to the left.
Full left.
Back to center.
Neutral.
Yoke to the right.
Full right.
Back to center.
Neutral.
Straight back.
Full back. Full forward. Checked. Brake test. Checked. Before taxi checklist completed.
This yoke is a problem, though. It's not staying sturdy on my thing, and that's the only issue I'm having with it. I'm going to try to fix that real quick before we take off. Let everyone know we're going to be a few minutes before we take off. There's going to be a slight delay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead
Stand by
flight
1
attendant,
minute, guys.
Lisa speaking. We wanted to inform you that there will be a slight delay before we take off. We appreciate your patience and understanding as we work to get you on your way. Thank you.
something figured out to make this stay better, 'cause so we got pulling that yoke, it's going to come off. It's not going to stay. Dang it. Stay, dude. Just stay. That's not big enough to hold on, guys. I apologize, but gotta make this work. So we're gonna figure it out here. We will get this something together. Stay one way or another. Stay. Now, I've got an idea. This work. It will. Does. We're gonna try this. My yoke, I gotta get some brackets for it, because right now it's I think it'll be okay the way I'm doing it, but it's definitely a temporary thing. I can guarantee you that, because then it's gonna be the best solution. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and we gotta be able to take off. And all right. Peyton, you still there, buddy? Mr. Peyton. Okay. KP.
The federal pen pal. Yes.
$27 now. Okay. All right. What is going on here? What? Dang it. Go ahead and request our taxi to runway.
Requesting taxi clearance now. Philadelphia ground, Gold Star, International, ready to taxi. We have information, Mike.
All right.
Approaching runway 2,
Before
7
takeoff, low.
left.
Gold Star International 9 at Delta Whiskey, contact tower on 118.5, safe flight.
Contacting tower on 118.5. Gold Star International.
Flow completed. Before takeoff,
All
checklist.
aircraft information
Flaps.
November is now current.
Sit.
Altimeter 3042.
Stabilization trim. Sit. Transponder. Sit. Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepare for takeoff. Notified. Before takeoff, checklist completed.
All right, folks. Cross your fingers on this, okay? Because, like I said, I got to get a new piece for my yoke because it's all over the place when I try to move it. So here we go.
Stabilize. Thrust set. Checked. Speed alive. Checked.
80 knots.
80 knots.
Come on,
Checked.
babe. Be good to me.
Rotate. V2.
B1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
Positive rate.
Gear up. feet. Lateral navigation. Vertical navigation. LNAV on. VNAV on. Autopilot. Command A on. Flaps 5.
Well, that was good. We got in the air
Flaps
without no
5.
problem. I'm gonna go today and try to get the
Acceleration altitude.
we'll see. I know temporarily I can get some Velcro for it. Just the Velcro I got for it right now is just warped. Yeah, I just need to get some new Velcro for the bottom of it.
Flaps 1. Flaps 1.
What is our cruise altitude? Go ahead and request cruise altitude.
Requesting cruise altitude of FL 340 now.
VNAV on.
Unknown, Gold Star International, requesting cruise altitude of flight level 340. Nobody is listening on 121.9er.
GSI requesting flight level 340.
Gold Star International, 9er Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340. Gold Star International.
Flow completed. After takeoff checklist. Engine start switches. Off. Packs. On. Auto brakes. Off. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. After takeoff checklist complete.
There we go. Now I think we're good.
Gold Star
Flaps up.
International, 9er Delta Whiskey, contact Philadelphia approach on 120.425.
Contacting Philadelphia approach on 120.425 Gold Star International.
Flaps up.
Philadelphia approach, Gold Star International, warning, climbing through 6,000 feet to flight level 340.
Gold Star International, Philadelphia approach, good morning, altimeter 30.39er.
Lights off.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service as well. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Alright, let me go over here to the TikTok side and take a look. Hey there, welcome to the lounge. The God, I don't know your name, but yeah, welcome to the lounge. The game is on 2020, Microsoft 2020 simulator. But it's not, yeah, it's a flight sim, not a game, but either way, yeah, it's a flight, Microsoft 2020 flight sim. Betty Fine, I believe is the name. Welcome to the lounge. The interesting thing about the simulator for Microsoft 2020, there's a lot of pilots that have went through, you know, the 2020 simulator for training and all that stuff, just like Lockheed Martin. That's another simulator that a lot of our like Air Force and stuff have used. So it's pretty strategic simulators, you know, teaching you some of the very important parts of flying and stuff. Which is really cool, but alright, so we're at 15,000, crossing 15,000, going up to flight level 340 for our cruise altitude. And expected, they said 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Which would be about 2 hours and 8 minutes. We're not even at cruise altitude. I'd say time we get to cruise, we'll be under an hour and a half till we start descent again. But that'll give me time to get to cruise. I need to straighten out a couple things on the CDU. Okay, so all that looks good.
Transition altitude. Checked.
So from 33,000, I got to get down to 7,000 within
Gold Star International, Philadelphia
98
approach. Contact
miles.
New York Center on 134.6.
when it's time for descent.
Contacting New York Center on 134.6, Gold Star International. New York Center, Gold Star International, morning. We're climbing through flight level 200 for flight level 340.
Gold Star International, New York Center, good morning.
Okay, I think. So that's 2,500. GSI, does our destination airport have an ILS for runway 5?
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey, yes. Des Moines Airport has an ILS approach for runway 5.
What is their active runway right now?
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey Des Moines Airport is currently using runway 31 and runway 23 for arrivals and departures.
Does runway 23 have an ILS? Because I'm not seeing that as an option on my CDU.
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey, runway 23 at Des Moines does not have an ILS approach. It offers RNAV and visual approaches.
What is the length of runway 5?
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey, runway 5 at Des Moines is 904 feet long.
$900 or 9,000? No way it's 900 feet. We are on our way, folks. We are on our way. I hate the vibration that I've got the mic. There we go, that's better. It was making a horrible. There we go, that's better. Mr. Peyton, Mr. Peyton, Mr. Peyton. Alright, folks. So I'm just thinking that we're going to keep it at runway 5, and I'm hoping we can get this ILS. We'll see. We'll see.
The Federal Penpal. I'm here and I applied to Freedom Global.
Alright, brother. Let me go check that out. Alright. No, not. You gotta do what you do when you do what you. I'm gonna log in here. Gonna continue here.
Center pumps coming off.
Alright, let me... Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude, and we will now begin our snack and drink service. You can look forward to some delicious options, including our popular cheese and crackers, and for those who love something a bit heartier, we have a fantastic chicken salad wrap. After our service, we will also be offering items from the airline shop, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for flying with us today, and enjoy your meal.
The Federal Penpal. Damn, that AI really loves chicken.
Alright, you have been hired. You are approved to fly the airplanes. And you should be able to make your own flight plans too. So, yeah. So welcome aboard, my friend. Alright, so the runway is 900 feet. Almost 1,000.
The Federal Penpal. Sounds good. I'll set up a flight soon.
Alright, now we have, I just tell people that fly for my airline, they at least have to do, they at least got to get a flight in, once a week, at least one flight. I prefer more, but worst case, one flight, that's better than nothing. If you don't do any flights at all, it automatically it will suspend you. It'll put you in training. You don't want that, man. You don't want it. Let's see. Guys, I don't know much about this airport we're going to. It was on my job roster. I had to do it, or if I didn't do this job, I was going to lose like $18,000. So, speaking of that, I'm going to check something. I'm going to see if Facebook fixed that stupid thing they said. They better have, dude. That's just dumb.
Gold Star International 9 Delta Whiskey. Contact Cleveland Center on 126.725.
Switching to Cleveland Center on 126.725. Gold Star International. Cleveland Center, Gold Star International. Morning maintaining flight level 340. Gold Star International, Cleveland Center, good morning.
All right. There we go. We're on our way. We are on our way. I'm changing the view for a second, guys. There are different views I can do, and I'm just trying to see. Alright, so if I can get you guys back your good view. It's love Be My Eyes because I'm literally asking it questions about what it sees, and it was telling
Captain,
me.
we have a situation in the cabin. One of the passengers, who seemed to be agitated during boarding, has started exhibiting violent behavior. They were initially arguing with another passenger over the armrest, and now they are shouting and making threats. I believe we need to address this immediately for the safety of all on board.
Yes, absolutely. Was it Brandon Armstrong again? Is that who doing it?
Oh, Captain, I'm not sure who that is, but I'm here to assist you with anything you need on this flight.
Get the person's name and let me know what their name is.
I'll find out the passenger's name and let you know shortly.
I need it very promptly so I can contact ATC to have authorities waiting on him.
Understood, Captain. I'll approach the passenger now and get their name as quickly as possible.
I believe we do have an air marshal on the plane today as well, so you might need to go back and get him.
Understood, Captain. I will go back and locate the air marshal immediately.
What is it with this is the second flight, second day with a violent passenger. Da, 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 da. That's me flipping switches, you guys. I don't know what that does. I hear it clicking a button when I do that, but
Command A on.
very interesting. Anti-ice. GSI, Niner Delta Whiskey. We need to report a passenger getting physical with other passengers Can you have the authorities standing by when we get landed to our destination, please? Contact GSI, tell them we're going to need the police waiting when we get landed due to a passenger.
I've informed ATC about the situation. They'll have authorities ready when we land.
I appreciate that. You know what our weather is going to be when we get there?
I am not able to provide weather updates. You might want to check with ADIS when we're closer.
What do you think about this ILS approach for runway 5? We don't have a star at all.
The ILS approach for runway 5 is straightforward. We'll intercept the localizer and glide slope as usual. No star means we'll likely get vectors from ATC for sequencing. We'll need to be ready for any adjustments they give us.
So that means we need to be ready to make descents if they tell us, headings if they tell us. This is going to be interesting. Hope you got your big boy pants on. Shit.
Absolutely, John. I am ready for whatever comes our way.
Well, I got to tell you, you have done an outstanding job. You do much better than what Amanda did. I didn't like her attitude.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that. Let's keep things smooth for the rest of the flight.
Hey now, don't ruin a good thing here. We're just having conversation. Okay? Don't make me fire you too.
Got it, John. Just keeping things smooth up here.
I like to socialize, okay? I'm a sociable socializer. Socializist.
That's good to know, John. Keeps things interesting up here.
So tell me, where are you from?
I am from the Midwest, John. How about you?
Oh, I'm from a little bit of everywhere.
That's interesting, John. Sounds like you've had quite the journey.
What state do you live in?
I am from the Midwest, John.
I understand that, but what town did you live in?
I am from a small town in Ohio. How about you?
Really? I used to live in Ohio. Used to live in Dunbridge, Ohio.
That's cool, John. Small world, huh?
Yeah, what was the town that you lived in?
I lived in a small town in Ohio, John. It's nice to hear you were in Dunbridge.
What was the name of the town that you lived in?
I grew up in a small town called Springfield. It's nice to hear you were in Dunbridge.
Springfield, Ohio. Did you like it there?
Yeah, Springfield was nice, quiet and friendly.
Not many jobs in Ohio.
Yeah, that's true. It's a bit limited in some areas.
Hey, sweetie, being you're my wife and everything, I said I'd tell you that the co-pilot's up here flirting with me.
Oh, Captain, that's quite the situation. Just keep your focus on flying and I'll handle the cabin. No need to worry about the co-pilot's antics.
She said she was going to take me away from you.
Captain, don't worry about that. I'm sure it's just a bit of friendly banter. Let's focus on the flight and keep everything running smoothly up here.
No, honey, you don't understand. She don't like you. She's saying horrible things about you.
Oh, Captain, I appreciate your concern, but let's keep our focus on the flight and ensure everything runs smoothly up here.
Sweetie, listen. Everything is going fine with the cockpit, but I don't like her talking bad about you. Now, are you going to do something about it or not? Hang on.
Oh, Captain, I appreciate your support. I'll keep my focus on the flight and ensure everything runs smoothly in the cabin. Thank you for looking out for me.
Now she got me angry at her. It's okay, Honey Muffin. Can I call you Honey Muffin?
Oh, Captain, you can call me whatever you like. Just keep your focus on flying and I'll handle everything in the cabin.
You know what I always tell people? You can call me anything that you want, just don't call me late for dinner. By golly.
Oh, Captain, that's a good one. I'll make sure to keep dinner on time for you.
Oh, sweetie, you're so nice. I love to say hi, it's so funny.
Thank you, Captain. I appreciate that. Let's keep everything running smoothly up here.
So tell me, are you married? Are you single? Are you looking? Now I'm flirting with the co-pilot.
I am focused on flying right now, John. Let's keep our eyes on the skies.
Now, I understand that. It's okay to talk. I'm just socializing with you. Are you single?
I am focused on flying right now, John. Let's keep our eyes on the skies.
Listen, lady. 5 minutes ago, you was talking to me about where you lived and all that, and now you won't even talk to me. What is the deal? Come on.
Sorry, John. Just trying to keep us on track. Let's focus on the flight.
So tell me, you got any kids back home?
No kids for me, John. Just focused on flying right now.
Do you have a boyfriend back home?
Let's keep our focus on the flight, John.
You know what I was thinking? When we get landed and we're no longer flying, would you like to go to dinner with me and my wife, Lisa?
Thanks for the invite, John. I'll have to pass this time, but I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, you're something else. I don't know about, I got my eye on you, little girl.
Just keeping things interesting up here, John.
Okay, so sweetie, I tried to invite the co-pilot for dinner with us, and she turned us down, cold as ice. By the way, how's that passenger going? And then cold as ice.
Oh, Captain, I haven't gotten the passenger's name yet, but I'm working on it. I'll keep you updated as soon as I find out. And about dinner, maybe we can plan something special after the flight.
Wow, I like that. That sounds good. Alright, so getting back to being a little serious.
Thank you,
Lori.
Captain. I'm glad you like it. Let's keep everything running smoothly up here.
We're going to go ahead. The best thing to do when you're flying, if you're using, say, intentions, which I highly recommend, I always get my flight stuff set up ahead of time. So, like, I already got my altitude set up. I'm going to go ahead and do our descent. Yeah. Get set up for descent.
Gold Star International Niner, Delta Whiskey. Contact Cleveland Center on 120.775.
Switching to Cleveland Center on 120.775. Gold Star International.
So I'm going to go ahead and do our descent flow, get that out of the way in case they make us do a descent. It sounds like
Cleveland Center, Gold
From
Star
what I'm
International,
gathering, hold on.
morning maintaining flight level 340.
Gold Star International, Cleveland Center. Good morning.
From what I'm gathering, we're probably going to end up getting vectors and stuff from ATC, so I'm going to have to be ready to follow it right when they say it. I think that's the thing, is if you don't do it right away, and you're like 2 or 3 minutes behind them telling you to do it, so let's say they tell you, turn to heading 118, and you wait a couple minutes before you do it, and then all of a sudden you do it, I think they're assuming you already did it right when they told you, so it's putting you off track. So, anyways, once you're at cruise altitude, you can always do your descent stuff once you have made that cruise once you've made it to cruise and all that stuff. Once you're at cruise, you can set your altitude, do whatever. You can set your descent as soon as you get to cruise. You can set it up do your descent flow a minute after you get to cruise. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and try this ILS. Now, I could go in and do the RNAV for runway, 27. But I don't like doing RNAVs unless I absolutely have to. I just don't like them. They're harder landings. So, descent flow. I wonder if you can tell them voice to do descent flow. Descent flow. Anti-ice on.
Set.
Engine anti-ice on. Anti-ice on.
Set. Flow completed. Descent checklist. Pressurization. Set. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Set. Landing data. 144. Minimums. 200.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 05. The minimum altitude is 200 feet. We'll use auto brakes for. We can expect to park at gate 23. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
I'm good.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
I'm gonna hit my button. Anti-ice on.
Set.
Anti-ice on.
Set.
Logo light on.
Set.
Landing light off.
Set.
Wing lights on.
Set.
Landing lights off.
Set.
Okay, so you can't do that one. There's a lot of stuff. Let me see if I can go to it and I'll tell you guys. show me configuration options. It will not give me configuration options. Let's do package options.
Your flight crew will be making their way through the cabin with complimentary drinks and snacks, as well as meals and alcoholic beverages for purchase with a valid credit card.
Oh, it tells you how many passengers they served. It says view at 200 feet. Alright. So we got 59 minutes till descent by the CDU. Now, they might have us start descent earlier. I don't know. That's why we have no star. They're going to end up probably giving us headings and altitudes all the way down. Things that make you go, I know something about you. Well, we're flying so good. Hayden crashed his plane and I knew that he would. He wasn't paying attention when he took off in the sky. Then he got upset and he started to cry 'cause he crashed my plane over the water. Yes, he crashed my plane. Oh, such a slaughter. Hayden crashed my plane and he did it. Did you really crash my plane? No, I'm just kidding. Don't be crashing my plane, boy. Hey now, I'm a rock star. Gonna get my game on, baby. Yeah.
The Federal Penpal. Can we do a shared cockpit after this?
I don't know if I can do it right after this, Peyton, or not. Because I should have did this one last night and I didn't do it. So, possibly, we'll see. If not, man, go get you, go look at the airplanes that we have on the airline. We've got a 7-4. We've got two different ones. We've got the 737 and the 739. And we're getting ready to get another loan approval. And I'm going to probably purchase the, I don't know if I'll get the Airbus or not. Because there's only one Airbus that we can fly right now in 2020. That's, well, with AI anyways. That's the nice thing about P3D, man. You can fly all kinds of planes. I might have to install P3D and get you to teach me how to fly P3D again. It'd be nice to fly some of them other planes, you know. 777s and all them different ones. I don't remember how to fly in P3D. Is that bad? That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. But I do have a license to P3D, and I do have all the PMDGs on P3D.
The Federal Penpal. The 777 is very easy to fly.
Yeah, I just don't remember. See, and you gotta have active sky and all that crap for P3D. I don't want to go through all that again. But I do wish we could fly some of these other planes in 2020 without using AI. You know, I wish we could, you know, have some more options there. But good news is I am working on a passenger program for P3D/2020. It should work for any of the simulators that you fly with, and this will be a simulated passenger program where when you are sitting at the gate and the doors open, it will then, board your passengers. When you're in the air, it will do different things while in the air, so you'll be able to hit a hotkey to where you can hear the passengers talking, or you can close the door. And technically it don't close the door, but it simulates the door closes, and so it'll do the door sound like the door shut, and then you only hear the cockpit. It also do the deboarding when you get landed. Now, I don't think I'm going to put no safety messages in with it, because most cases people use other programs that already have that stuff, like Say Intentions or PAX.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Contact Cleveland Center on 128.625.
128.625.
Switching to Cleveland Center on 128.625. Gold Star International. Cleveland Center, Gold Star International. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 340.
Gold Star International, Cleveland Center. Good afternoon.
Just wanted to let you know you might want to start getting things buttoned up back there. We'll be starting our descent here in about 45 to 50 minutes.
Understood, Captain. I'll start preparing the cabin for descent and ensure everything is secured for landing.
Hayden, do you want to be a beta tester for Say Intentions? You get
the Federal Penpal. To view the fleet, I just click on Fleets, right?
You get 24 hours, a free 24 hours of all the features. So you don't got to pay for it. And to be the beta tester, you'll still get features, just not all of them. But you'll have, that ability to fly with Say Intentions. So if you want to be a beta tester, let me know and I'll send you a link. You click on Fleets, and then just under Fleets do the option for all, because we have Oceanic, and then we've got National. So we don't have a lot of planes, but there's enough there to definitely get you a flight.
The Federal Penpal. Yes, I'd like to beta test.
Okay, send me an email to 737flights@gmail.com, and put your email in the message so I can copy your email, and I'll send that over to you. But when I send it, you gotta activate it within 24 hours. If anybody else would like to beta test Say Intentions and you fly, let me know. I feel like we got time.
The Federal Penpal. I sent the email.
Okay. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. Here you go, Peyton.
A sister, cool as all get. Na 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 na. When it gets warm outside, I always walk her like my pet. Na 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 na. But just the other day, I was walking her down my street. She stopped, jumped, and started to ski. Na na na. She took a seat. Then out came a fart. Ski, ski, ski. Tore her pants apart. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Then last night I had a friend stop by. In ran my sister eating her strawberry pie. She looked over at my friend as she said, "You're so nice to meet." Then out of nowhere she jumped on his lap and started to skeet, skeet, skeet. Na 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 na. She took a skeet, then out came a fart. Ski, 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 tore her pants apart. Skeet, skeet, skeet. When they ski, let me tell you, it's oh so bad. She will skeet in the kitchen, skeet on the living room floor. Ooh, 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 ooh. Even caught her last night. She was skeeting on my door.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Contact Chicago Center on 126.325.
Contacting Chicago Center on 126.325. Gold Star International.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again.
Chicago Center, Gold Star International,
Tail
afternoon. Maintaining flight level 340.
Gold Star International, Chicago Center, good afternoon.
Hold on, guys, we'll go back to the cockpit for y'all just seeing something. I don't know what to tell you when you act like I gotta. Alright, so I wonder. 32 minutes, guys. I'm just looking at something here. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm working on something at the same time that I'm
Center, plan for descent in maybe 15 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Roger, we'll plan for descent in 15 minutes. Gold Star International.
about that again here.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Contact Chicago Center on 132.225.
Switching to Chicago Center on 132.225, Gold Star International. Chicago Center, Gold Star International. Good morning, maintaining flight level 340.
Gold Star International, Chicago Center, good morning.
I am flying and working on some stuff that I can't say yet, but I can't wait to show you guys though. It's going to be freaking amazing. guys are enjoying the flight.
Gold Star International, Chicago Center, whenever you'd like, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240. Gold Star International.
Tell us 2,400 or 24,000.
John, we're cleared to descend and maintain flight level 240.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Des Moines. At this time, we kindly ask everyone to return to their seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, baby. So right by me.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain 15,000.
Descend and maintain 15,000. Gold Star International.
Alright, so what I did was instead of intervene, I went to level change. Once I get to the altitude he's want me to be at, then I think I can turn that off, turn VNAV back on, and I think it'll stay at 15,000, I think. But I also think it's going to follow the waypoints, but I could be wrong on that. We'll see.
VNAV on. VNAV on.
What I did, went ahead and set my altitude on waypoint 1 to 15,000. It's another easier way to do it if you're long as the altitude at the next waypoint is lower than where you're setting the top one. Now, I wonder.
transition altitude.
Checked.
GSI currently at flight level 150.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Radar contact confirmed at flight level 150.
Radar contact confirmed at flight level 150. Gold Star International. Chicago Center, Gold Star International, afternoon, maintaining 15,000 feet.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Contact Cedar Rapids approach on 128.525.
Switching to Cedar Rapids approach on 128.525. Gold Star International.
VNAV on.
Cedar Rapids approach, Gold Star International, afternoon, maintaining 15,000 feet.
Gold Star International, Cedar Rapids approach. Good afternoon, Des Moines altimeter 30.24. Expect the ILS runway 31 approach into Des Moines.
Expecting the ILS runway 31 approach.
Negative.
Gold Star
Request
International.
Runway 5.
I'll request runway 5 for our approach into Des Moines. Cedar Rapids approach, Gold Star International, requesting approach into Des Moines using runway 5 instead of runway 31.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, runway 5 is available for approach. Cleared for the ILS approach to runway 5 at Des Moines.
Cleared for the ILS approach to runway 5 at Des Moines. Gold Star International.
We're looking good.
Captain, the cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into Des Moines, we kindly ask that you turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. Our friendly staff will provide you with information regarding your connection flights once we are on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation.
5053. What? 115053. Interesting because the frequency that is on TFM and stuff is incorrect. So I'm putting in the correct frequency, 109.9053, not 111. And we're going to see if that's right or wrong. Now I'm putting in the correct frequency, but it gets really weird. I don't know. I mean, it can't be wrong if you got, I mean, if we're putting in the frequency that it actually is, then I don't see how that can be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 109.9053. I bet you it's right. I bet it is. We'll find out. Gonna find out if Peyton is naughty or nice. Peyton, have you been a good witch? Or are you a bad witch? Well, I'm not a witch at all. But are you a good witch? Or are you a bad witch? Well, no. I'm not a witch at all. Sean Paul, welcome to the lounge, my friend, where we are the coolest people ever. Right here on TikTok. Lounging with John, baby. I'd like to remind you guys, if you don't mind, click that like button for us. It really does make a difference, and it really does help us. And invite your friends over to follow us. I don't see us hitting 2,000 followers by March 1st. So unfortunately, maybe the trolls are right on that note. But you know what? We'll get there. Make your
The Federal
fun.
Penpal. I got my first flight booked.
Well, you better get it in the air, son. Make that money, make that money, make that money, money, make that money, bro. I'm getting ready to send one of my other pilots on a long flight. That's where the airlines be making the money, you know what I'm saying? It's 12:18. Good afternoon, America. The country that is finally going back to the top. Now that Sleepy Joe is gone with the wind. That guy couldn't even get on an airplane. He'd just stumble all over the
Lights on.
I mean, good Lord have mercy. Alright, we better. Oh, say, can you see?
Flaps 1.
That's right, baby. Give me some flaps. Do what you do.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Now, as soon as we face the heading of 53, that's when I will activate approach. Come on, baby. Treat me good.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey, contact Des Moines Tower on 118.3.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Contacting Des Moines Tower on 118.3. Gold Star International. Des Moines Tower, Gold Star International, afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 31.
Gold Star International Des Moines Tower winds 250 at 11. Runway 31 cleared to land.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Gold Star International.
Okay. Now's when we're going to get the approach. Just
Gear
watch.
down.
Watch and learn.
Gear down.
Flaps 15.
Right, we're turning.
Flaps 15.
Soon as we're facing 53, I'm activating approach. And that altitude won't matter. You'll see. Come on, baby.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Approach mode on.
Now watch. If everything's right.
Brandon Armstrong. Greetings from the road, I'm off to Belton.
All right, brother.
Flaps 25.
Flaps 25.
Now it should have already grabbed it on the heading for
Flaps
53
30.
because we're at the right.
Flaps 30.
This could be a low runway though.
Flaps 40.
Flaps 40.
Oh, we got it.
Command B on. Flaps
Landing
40.
checklist. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Check.
Speed brake. Speed brake armed.
Check.
1,000.
Check.
Unstable.
We're good. Told you, we got it. We got the approach. And
Approaching runway 05.
see? And I used the frequency from the actual website, not what TFM said. TFM had 111 point something. Didn't even have the right frequency at all. We put in 109.9. That wasn't even on here at all.
300.
Minimums.
I knew it.
100. 50. 30. Sync rate.
Brandon
Speed brake
Armstrong. So we shouldn't trust TFM's frequencies.
Reverse thrust. 70 knots.
Hold on. Stupid TF, man.
Gold Star International 9er Delta Whiskey. Welcome to Des Moines. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Now let me see something.
Landing gear. Down. Flaps.
Sit.
Cabin crew. Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Notified.
Well, folks, we just
Landing
landed.
checklist
What a
completed.
landing it was.
Initiating
Des Moines
after
ground,
landing check.
Gold Star International,
Extra
afternoon.
love after that
We're clear
one.
of runway
But hey,
31 and
we
ready
made
to
it
taxi
safely
to the
Des
gate.
Moines. Did you know that Des Moines is known for its vibrant art
A
scene
rings.
and is home to the famous
Which
Iowa
website
State
are you
Fair?
looking up the
The
frequencies
weather
on?
here is a chilly -4 degrees Celsius, but no worries. The sun is shining
Josh,
and
I
there's
get
no
it from
precipitation in sight.
more than one
Thank you for
spot. I
flying
get it from
with
like
us
3
today.
different places.
Gold Star International Des Moines ground
One of the
taxi
things
C1
is,
via Papa. Cross
besides
runway
George
31,
gave
then
me, and I
Delta
guarantee
Foxtrot.
you
Good day.
that ain't incorrect. Guarantee it.
Taxi to Charlie 1 via Papa, cross runway 31, then Delta
Telling
Foxtrot,
you.
Gold Star International.
Flow completed.
The frequency was not correct that was on. That was listed in the CDU. Was not correct at all for the ILS. Yep, and we're here. I mean, it was good. So, I don't know where or why it's doing that, but I'm telling you, it's not listening to the right frequency for the ILS for some of the ILSs that it gives. So I go where I know is 100%. 100% that that's the right frequency. That was a lower ILS. We caught it at like 1,600 feet, but yeah. Navigraph ain't going to be wrong about frequencies. I can tell you that 100% too. And neither is this blue, whatever that site is that George gave me. That's a legit site that pilots use every day, so something's wrong.
Brandon Armstrong. I definitely won't be flying there.
Why? What do you mean you won't fly here? Why not? I don't understand. It was a good landing, Brandon. I mean, it's a little hard because my autopilot shut off on me. I don't know why it does that, but it was still a good landing. It was like negative 286. So we got landed with no problem. Caught the approach. We got the localizer. We had no problem. Not one problem whatsoever. None. I mean, people can, you know, they can say that I'm wrong, but I'm telling you. And honestly, I think that
Brandon Armstrong. What was the crosswind?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even check it, but I guarantee you there was some. I can tell you. Hold on, let me check. I didn't even load that to check it. But I do got a new feature. I don't know if I want to tell you now or make you wait until you get home. Maybe I'll make you wait. Check crosswind. Okay, you know, I always check it a couple times. Check crosswind. Check crosswind. And then one more time. Check crosswind. It's between 6 and 9. But you're gonna love the new feature that I've got. Oh boy. Tell you about that one later, Brandon. I'm gonna wait till you get home to tell you about the other stuff I got. I love it, dude. Man, I'm loving this. I'm telling you, loving it. You know what I might do? I know what I might do. Guys, I'm going to leave you at the cockpit for a minute. We will be getting out of here in a little bit, so don't worry. We're not staying in Des Moines very long. All right? We'll be getting on up out of here. we're gonna fly and land on Brandon's house. No, I'm just kidding. I'll let you know where we're going in a little bit, guys. Just hang out here. Shut down flow.
Shutting the aircraft down. Flow completed. Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps. Off. Probe heat. Off. Hydraulic pumps. Set. Flaps. Up. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches. Off. Weather radar.
Okay. Y'all just hang out right
Weather
there.
radar.
I will be right back. Hold tight.
Weather radar. Off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Okay, folks, so what's going to happen here, I'm going to leave it live here. I just wish I had a way to let people know that I'm away, but I don't really have no way to do that. So, because otherwise I could just disconnect, but for now we'll do it this way. But I think in the future I'm going to set it to where maybe it just plays music while I'm away, you know. So I don't know, I hate just sitting there and people coming not knowing where I'm at or what's going on. So we're just going to disconnect until I get back. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. We got another flight coming up, and we're going to do some more. Yeah, I'm working on some new stuff here. Well, it's not like mine, but it's good. Well, I guess it kind of is. I don't know. Anyway, it don't matter. I'm gonna get out here. Got to work on some stuff. Got to get some. There's a feature that's working, but it's acting kind of weird. I need to change it the way it does it, or get with the other programmer that does it too. So we'll get that figured out. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you.